guys, welcome back to another video. I'm your host and founder, Sabrina Henley, and in today's video I want to share with you 5 scriptures that says that God actually has a plan for your life. So I understand with everything that's going on around us today, it could seem like things it's just not going to work out. You're hopeless, and maybe you wondering, really, God, am I going to make it through? Is there really a plan? And you trust and believe in God for something big in your life, even with the circumstances around you. But I want to share with you 5 scriptures that actually says that God has a plan for your life and for mine. And I hope this encourages you no matter what season you're in your life, no matter what's going on around you. It has encouraged me. And I hope that you would take these scriptures and read them and meditate on them and just really trust and put your faith in God and believe that He would never leave you or forsake you. You're not alone. And whatever is going on right now, and no matter how bad it has been for you, that God has a blessing for you on the other side. But we have to overcome, and we just have to remain vigilant in our pursuit to seek God's face. Okay, so the first scripture is Proverbs 16 verse 3. And it says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. The second scripture is Psalms 20 verse 4. And it says, may He give you the desire of your heart and make all your plans succeed. The third scripture is Jeremiah 29 verse 11. It's for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. And the fourth scripture is Isaiah 28:29, and it says, all this also comes from the Lord Almighty, whose plan is wonderful, whose wisdom is magnificent. And the fifth scripture, it says, surely the sovereign Lord does nothing without revealing His plans to His servants. So that last scripture that I just read, and that was Amos chapter 3 verse 7. That should encourage you to know that God has a plan that He will only reveal to His servants. And if you don't have a personal relationship with God, this is a great time for you to do that. And one other thing that I do when I'm reading scriptures, especially when I'm praying, I personalize the scriptures. And what I mean by that, so instead of saying commit to the Lord whatever you do and He will establish your plans, and you would say, or I would say, Lord, I have committed my plans to you. I have committed to you whatever I do, and I know that you have established my plans. So you want to make the scriptures personal. So a lot of times we read the scriptures and we don't have a very good understanding, but if you take that and make it personal about you as you relate that same scripture back to God, then it has more meaning and more impact. At least that's what has worked for me. So try that and see. And the same thing you can do is say with Psalms 20 verses 4. You can say, God, I know that you will give me the desires of my heart, and all my plans have succeeded or will succeed. So you make this personal about you. So you speaking those things that are not as if they are or if they were. So you're making God's word in the present tense when you're speaking it. You're just not reading the scripture from the Bible. I hope that makes sense. So anytime that I read scriptures, I try my best to personalize them to myself. Because for me, that brings more meaning, that brings more connection, and also that commits that to memory for me. So I hope this helps you. I just want to say right now it's a lot that's going on, and I know that so many families, companies, and just have been impacted severely with the downturn that we've had with the coronavirus. But if you are a believer and a child of God, just know that God has a plan for you. Don't give up, don't quit. Stay committed to serving God and your faith, renewing your faith. And if you're around people who are just downtrodden and they just have all the negativity around them, remove yourself from that surrounding and begin to commit yourself to only focusing on what God is saying about you and your circumstances. I hope that each and every one of you see the blessings of God and that you receive everything that God has for you. This is not the time to quit. This is not the time to fall on the floor and wallow. This is the time for you to gird up yourself, put on your armor, and make sure that you fight. This is warfare, and you make sure that you fight and stay the course. It's the overcomers who are going to make it in. Don't quit. This is not the time to quit, no matter what is going on around you. So I hope that you are blessed by this video, share this video out to someone who you think will benefit from it, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you like the content, just make sure that you comment below and let me know, what are your thoughts about God's plan for your life, and do you believe? A lot of times we hear scriptures and we read them, but we don't seize it and receive it. I've been guilty of that for so long, but this time I want you to receive it. I want you to seize this word as your own, receive these scriptures as your own, and apply it to your life. And thank God for what He's already done. Don't wait for the manifestation of what you're praying for. Thank Him right now for what He's already done. So, till the next time, I will talk to you soon, everybody. Take care. Be blessed. Bye-bye.